Max paced around his kitchen, staring at the empty ceramic platter on the counter. He scratched his head, remembering last Saturday's dessert disaster. Flat brownies, burnt cookies, the whole lineup. But today, he was determined. He would bake cupcakes so magical, even his critical friend Zahra would be impressed.
Come over, Cupcakes. You in?
5 minutes later, Zahra arrived, her backpack slung over one shoulder.
You sure about this? Last time we glued our oven mitts shut.
This time, I've got a plan and an actual recipe.
He held up a spiral-bound book with flour-dusted corners.
Let's do it right.
They gathered their ingredients on the kitchen island: a bag of flour, a sack of sugar, eggs, milk, vanilla, a stick of butter. The mixing bowl, dusty from disuse, looked skeptical.
First up, flour, 1 cup.
Zahra carefully measured, spilling a cloud of powder on the counter.
Soft and fluffy, classic.
Sugar's next.
Zahra announced, pouring glittery crystals into the bowl. In Max's mind, the ingredients suddenly had personalities. The mound of flour puffed itself up, sugar sparkled under the light, and the butter melted into a friendly puddle. If they had faces, surely they'd be singing a baking anthem. Next, Zahra cracked an egg, its yolk bright and bouncy. The egg rolled briefly in the bowl and said, "Let's mix things up." At least, that's how it sounded in Max's head. They poured in milk, cool and calm as it splashed, then scooped a slice of soft butter.
Melted?
Max nodded, microwaving the butter until it slouched contentedly into a pool. Zahra added a teaspoon of vanilla, the kitchen instantly smelling like holiday mornings. With each addition, Max swore he heard faint cheers from inside the bowl. Maybe it was the butter, maybe it was his imagination, but this batter felt alive. Now came the magic moment, combining it all. They beat the mixture with a wooden spoon, its sides clinking with each turn. The batter took shape, smooth and golden. A gentle swirl formed in the middle, as if the batter was twirling to music only it could hear.
Should taste test.
No raw eggs.
Max warned, remembering last month's mishap.
Worth it.
Zahra replied, eyes wide at the sweet vanilla flavor. They brought out colorful cupcake liners, polka dot, rainbow striped, a few featuring cartoon cats. Max took a scoop and Zahra followed, dropping heapfuls into each liner. The batter settled, stretching up as if eager for the next adventure. Time for the oven. Max double-checked the temperature.
180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. Got it.
He slid the tray onto the rack, Zahra closing the oven door like a curtain at a magic show. For the next 15 minutes, the kitchen filled with the hopeful scent of butter and sugar gently baking. Max peered through the oven window as each cupcake domed and puffed, rising just as the recipe promised. The cupcake tin, reflected in the glass, looked positively proud. The timer chimed. Oven mitts on, unglued this time, Zahra lifted out the cupcakes, golden and perfect. They cooled on a wire rack, puffing tiny clouds of steam. They whipped frosting while the cupcakes cooled, rich, creamy, colored pastel blue and pink. Zahra piped swirls atop each cake, and Max sprinkled rainbow nonpareils everywhere, a glitter blizzard on soft clouds.
Want fruit faces?
Max asked, carving strawberry smiles and blueberry eyes. Zahra stuck a tiny grape hat atop one. The cupcakes almost winked in return. Outside, a few friends meandered in, drawn by the scent of fresh cupcakes. Max and Zahra welcomed them in, grinning. Each friend picked a cupcake and took a bite. Exclamations burst out.
These are amazing. So soft. How did you do this?
Max met Zahra's eyes, both beaming. After all the flour fights and melted catastrophes, they'd baked something magical. As crumbs settled and laughter filled the air, Max reflected on their triumph. He understood at last that baking cupcakes was more than following steps or measuring precisely. It was about sharing the process, laughing at the mishaps, and working together for a sweet moment at the end. The recipe floated by, imaginary but shining in Max's mind. To bake magic, follow steps with care, Add laughter and patience, mix with friendship, and always share.
Bake it, love it, share it.
The kitchen for a heartbeat felt truly enchanted.